Welcome to our journey through the web development ecosystem. In today's digital age, websites and web applications power much of our online experience. But what exactly goes into building these platforms? From the code that runs behind the scenes to the visual elements you interact with, web development is a complex and fascinating field. In this video, we'll break down the essential components, roles, and technologies that make up the web development ecosystem. Whether you're a beginner or just curious, you'll gain a clear understanding of how the web comes together. Let's dive in and start exploring the world of web development. Web development refers to the process of creating, building, and maintaining websites and web applications. It involves a blend of programming, design, and problem-solving skills. Developers work with various tools and languages to bring ideas to life on the internet. The field is constantly evolving, with new frameworks and technologies emerging regularly. Understanding web development means appreciating both the technical and creative aspects that go into making a website functional and visually appealing. As we move forward, we'll explore the different layers and roles that contribute to this dynamic ecosystem. One of the first distinctions in web development is between front-end and back-end. The front-end, often called client-side, is everything users see and interact with directly. Think buttons, images, and layouts. The back-end, or server-side, is where the logic, databases, and server operations happen. Both sides must work together seamlessly to deliver a smooth user experience. Understanding this division helps clarify the roles and responsibilities within a web development team. Next, we'll take a closer look at the technologies powering each side. Front-end development focuses on the parts of a website users interact with. The core technologies here are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML structures the content, CSS styles it, and JavaScript adds interactivity. Modern front-end development often uses frameworks like React, Angular, or Vue.js to build dynamic and responsive interfaces. These tools help developers create engaging experiences that work across different devices and browsers. As we continue, you'll see how these technologies fit into the broader ecosystem. Back-end development is all about what happens behind the scenes. This includes managing databases, handling user authentication, and processing requests. Popular backend languages include Python, PHP, Ruby, Java, and JavaScript Node.js. Frameworks like Express, Django, and Laravel help streamline development. The backend ensures that data flows smoothly and securely between the server and the user. As we move forward, we'll see how databases play a crucial role in this process. Databases are essential for storing and retrieving information in web applications. They keep track of user data, content, and other critical information. There are two main types: relational databases like MySQL and PostgreSQL, and non-relational databases like MongoDB. Choosing the right database depends on the project's needs. Developers use query languages such as SQL to interact with databases. Next, we'll explore how servers connect everything together in the web development ecosystem. Servers are the backbone of web applications. They receive requests from users, process them, and send back the right information. Servers can be physical machines or cloud-based services. Technologies like Apache Nginx and Node.js are commonly used to run web servers. They ensure that websites are available and responsive at all times. As we move on, let's look at how APIs help different parts of the web communicate with each other. APIs, or application programming interfaces, act as bridges between different software systems. They allow websites and apps to communicate and share data. For example, when you log in with Google or Facebook, an API is at work. REST and GraphQL are popular API styles. APIs make it possible to integrate third-party services, automate tasks, and build complex features. Next, let's see how security is maintained in the web development ecosystem. Security is a top priority in web development. Developers must protect user data and prevent unauthorized access. Common security measures include HTTPS, data encryption, and secure authentication methods. Tools like firewalls and regular security audits help identify and fix vulnerabilities. Staying updated with the latest security practices is crucial as threats evolve. Up next, we'll discuss the importance of responsive design in today's web ecosystem. Responsive design ensures that websites look and function well on all devices, from desktops to smartphones. Developers use flexible layouts, images, and CSS media queries to adapt to different screen sizes. This approach improves user experience and accessibility. With more people browsing on mobile devices, responsive design is now a standard practice. Next, let's explore the tools developers use to build and test websites efficiently. Developers rely on a variety of tools and editors to write and manage code. Popular code editors include Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, and Atom. These tools offer features like syntax highlighting, code completion, and debugging support. Version control systems like Git help teams collaborate and track changes. Efficient tooling streamlines the development process and reduces errors. Next, we'll look at how developers test their website before launch. Testing is a crucial step in web development. Developers use automated tests, manual checks, and debugging tools to ensure everything works as expected. Common testing types include unit, integration, and end-to-end tests. Debugging tools help identify and fix issues quickly. Thorough testing leads to more reliable and user-friendly websites. As we continue, let's see how deployment brings a website to the public. Deployment is the process of making a website or application available to users. This involves uploading files to a web server, configuring domains, and ensuring everything runs smoothly. Tools like FTP, SSH, and cloud platforms such as AWS or Netlify simplify deployment. Continuous integration and deployment (CI/CD) pipelines automate much of this process. Once deployed, the website is accessible to the world. Next, let's discuss how websites are maintained after launch. Maintaining a website is an ongoing task. Developers regularly update content, fix bugs, and improve performance. Security patches and software updates are essential to keep the site safe. Monitoring tools help track uptime and user activity. Good maintenance ensures a smooth experience for users and protects against potential issues. Up next, let's look at the different roles within a web development team. Successful web project involves many specialists. Front-end developers focus on user interfaces, while back-end developers handle server logic and databases. Full-stack developers work across both areas. Other important roles include designers, project managers, and quality assurance testers. Collaboration among these roles ensures that projects are delivered on time and meet user needs. Next, let's explore the importance of teamwork in web development. Teamwork is at the heart of web development. Developers, designers, and managers must communicate effectively to solve problems and deliver quality products. Agile methodologies like Scrum and Kanban help teams organize work and adapt to changes. Regular meetings and feedback sessions keep everyone aligned. Strong teamwork leads to innovative solutions and successful projects. Next, we'll discuss the role of user experience in web development. User experience, or UX, focuses on how users feel when interacting with a website. Good UX design makes sites easy to use, accessible, and enjoyable. Developers and designers work together to understand user needs and create intuitive interfaces. Tools like wireframes and prototypes help visualize ideas before development. Prioritizing UX leads to higher user satisfaction and engagement. Next, let's look at the role of user interface, UI design. UI design is about crafting the visual elements users interact with, such as buttons, menus, and icons. A well-designed UI is both attractive and functional. Designers use color schemes, typography, and layout principles to guide users through a website. Consistency and clarity are key to a positive user experience. UI and UX often overlap, but each brings unique value to web development. Next, we'll explore the importance of accessibility in web design. Accessibility ensures that websites are usable by everyone, including people with disabilities. Developers follow guidelines like the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, WCAG, to make sites more inclusive. This includes providing alternative text for images, keyboard navigation, and sufficient color contrast. Accessible websites reach a wider audience and comply with legal requirements. Next, let's discuss the impact of performance optimization. Website performance is crucial for user satisfaction. Slow-loading sites can drive visitors away. Developers optimize performance by compressing images, minimizing code, and using caching strategies. Tools like Google Lighthouse help identify areas for improvement. Fast, efficient websites provide a better experience and can improve search engine rankings. Next, we'll look at the role of SEO in web development. SEO, or search engine optimization, helps websites rank higher in search engine results. Developers use techniques like optimizing page titles, meta descriptions, and site structure. Fast loading times and mobile-friendly design also boost SEO. Good SEO practices increase visibility and attract more visitors. As we continue, let's explore the importance of content management system. Content Management System, or CMS, makes it easy to create and manage website content without coding. Popular CMS platforms include WordPress, Joomla, and Drupal. These systems offer templates, plugins, and user-friendly interfaces. CMSs are ideal for blogs, business sites, and e-commerce stores. They empower non-technical users to update content easily. Next, we'll discuss the rise of e-commerce in web development. E-commerce has transformed the way we shop. Web developers build online stores using platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, and Magento. These sites handle product listings, shopping carts, and secure payments. E-commerce development requires attention to security, performance, and user experience. As online shopping grows, so does the demand for skilled web developers. Next, let's look at the role of analytics in web development. Analytics tools help website owners understand user behavior and site performance. Google Analytics is a popular choice for tracking visits, clicks, and conversions. Data-driven insights guide improvements in marketing strategies. Developers integrate analytics scripts to collect valuable information. Next, we'll explore the importance of web hosting in the development ecosystem. Web hosting provides the infrastructure for websites to be accessible online. Hosting companies offer servers, storage, and bandwidth. Options range from shared hosting to dedicated and cloud hosting. Choosing the right hosting depends on traffic, budget, and technical needs. Reliable hosting ensures fast load times and minimal downtime. Next, let's discuss the impact of cloud computing on web development. Cloud computing has revolutionized web development. Services like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure offer scalable resources on demand. Developers can deploy applications globally, handle traffic spikes, and reduce infrastructure costs. Cloud platforms support databases, storage, and serverless computing. This flexibility accelerates development and innovation. Next, we'll look at the rise of mobile-first development. Mobile-first development means designing websites for mobile devices before scaling up to desktops. With most users browsing on smartphones, this approach ensures a seamless experience. Developers use responsive frameworks and test on various devices. Mobile-first design improves accessibility and performance. As we continue, let's explore the use of frameworks and libraries in web development. Frameworks and libraries speed up web development by providing reusable code and components. Popular front-end frameworks include React, Angular, and Vue.js. On the back-end, developers use Express, Django, and Laravel. Libraries like jQuery and Lodash simplify common tasks. Using these tools helps teams build robust applications faster. Next, let's discuss the importance of version control. Version control systems like Git help developers manage changes to code over time. They allow teams to collaborate, track revisions, and revert to previous versions if needed. Platforms like GitHub and GitLab make sharing and reviewing code easy. Version control is essential for teamwork and project management. Next, let's look at the role of documentation in web development. Documentation helps developers understand and maintain code. It includes comments, README files, and technical guides. Following best practices ensures code is clean, efficient, and easy to update. Well-documented projects are easier to scale and hand off to new team members. Next, we'll discuss the importance of continuous learning in web development. Web development is always evolving. New languages, frameworks, and tools emerge regularly. Developers must keep learning to stay current and competitive. Online courses, tutorials, and community forums are great resources. Continuous learning fosters innovation and career growth. Next, let's explore the role of open source in web development. Open source software is freely available for anyone to use and modify. Many web development tools and frameworks are open source, including WordPress, React, and Node.js. Contributing to open source projects helps developers learn, collaborate, and give back to the community. Open source drives innovation and makes technology accessible to all. Next, let's discuss the importance of community in web development. Web development community is a vibrant network of professionals, hobbyists, and learners. Online forums, social media groups, and conferences provide support and knowledge sharing. Being part of a community helps developers solve problems, stay motivated, and discover new opportunities. Collaboration and mentorship are common in this field. Next, let's look at the impact of emerging technologies on web development. Web development is constantly shaped by new technologies. Trends like progressive web apps, PWAs, artificial intelligence, and voice interfaces are changing how we build and use websites. Staying informed about these trends helps developers create cutting-edge solutions. Experimenting with new tools keeps the field exciting and innovative. Next, let's discuss the importance of ethics in web development. Ethical considerations are vital in web development. Developers must respect user privacy, create accessible sites, and avoid deceptive practices. Transparency and honesty build trust with users. Following ethical guidelines ensures that technology benefits everyone. Next, let's look at the global impact of web development. Web development connects people, businesses, and ideas across the globe. It enables remote work, online education, and access to information. Developers play a key role in shaping the digital world. The web breaks down barriers and creates new opportunities for collaboration and growth. Next, let's explore the future of web development. Future of web development is bright and full of possibilities. Technologies like WebAssembly, machine learning, and immersive experiences are on the horizon. Developers will continue to push boundaries and create more interactive, intelligent, and accessible websites. Staying adaptable and curious is key to thriving in this ever-changing field. Next, let's summarize what we've learned about the web development ecosystem. We've covered a lot of ground in our exploration of the web development ecosystem. From front-end and back-end technologies to teamwork, security, and emerging trends, each element plays a vital role. Understanding how these pieces fit together helps you appreciate the complexity and creativity involved in building for the web. As we wrap up, let's reflect on the journey and the skills needed to succeed in web development. Successful web developers combine technical skills with creativity, problem-solving, and communication. Learning to code is just the beginning. Understanding design, user experience, and project management is equally important. Staying curious and open to new ideas will help you grow in this field. Remember, web development is a journey of continuous learning and collaboration. Next, let's look at resources to help you get started. If you're new to web development, start by learning the basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Online tutorials, coding bootcamps, and community forums are great places to begin. Practice by building simple projects and experimenting with different tools. Don't be afraid to ask questions and seek feedback. Every expert was once a beginner. Next, let's discuss how to build your first website. Building your first website is an exciting milestone. Begin with a simple idea like a personal portfolio or blog. Use HTML for structure, CSS for style, and JavaScript for interactivity. Test your site on different devices and browsers to ensure it works well everywhere. Celebrate your progress and keep experimenting. Each project will teach you something new. Next, let's explore how to join the web development community. Connecting with other web developers can accelerate your learning. Join online forums, attend meetups, and participate in open source projects. Sharing knowledge and collaborating with others leads to growth and new opportunities. The web development community is welcoming and supportive. Next, let's look at how to keep your skills up to date. Technology changes quickly, so it's important to stay informed. Follow industry blogs, subscribe to newsletters, and experiment with new tools. Continuous learning keeps your skills sharp and opens doors to new possibilities. Don't be afraid to try new things and embrace change. Next, let's discuss the rewards of a career in web development. Career in web development offers creativity, flexibility, and the chance to make a real impact. Developers solve problems, build useful tools, and connect people worldwide. The field offers diverse opportunities from freelancing to working at top tech companies. The satisfaction of seeing your work live on the web is unmatched. Next, let's wrap up with final thoughts on the web development ecosystem. Congratulations on exploring the web development ecosystem. You now have a solid understanding of the technologies, roles, and processes that bring the web to life. Whether you're starting your journey or looking to deepen your knowledge, remember that learning and collaboration are key. The web is always evolving, and there's always something new to discover. Keep building, stay curious, and enjoy the adventure of web development.